Hey there, everybody. Jaguar here. I figured it was about time for me to start doing a point 0.5 episode. This will be my first one. I'm excited, and I wanted to do it because I think we need a few uh, small upgrades to the base around us, and maybe even adding in a little bit of auto farm so that we can get our food problems sorted out. Because right now, we don't have consistent food. We got rid of the farm that was down there to make it nice and pretty, and we have some animals up there, but that's about it. So I was going to take this point 0.5 episode to add in some of that and solve that problem. First things first, I got to gather some resources, so I will check back in once I have those. Alright, so we've got most of the materials. We've got a full inventory full of stuff, so hopefully that'll be enough to create the first farm that I want to make. I'm thinking of doing a chicken farm because I like eating cooked chicken, and there's a really easy chicken farm made by Mumbo Jumbo that would be awesome. And also, if you haven't seen this, we added this little pathway over here, which I think is really cool. Actually, it didn't take very long either. We just kind of dug out that whole thing using the haste from Beacon, and it was actually really quick. So it was awesome. Now I just got to find a place to put the small micro farm. Um, Over here, it looks good enough. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but it does need to keep running. Otherwise, you won't actually get any chicken from it. So, this is a good spot. So let's see if we can clear all this out so that we have space to work with. Let's get rid of the seeds. I don't like seeds. Alright, so we want to, I believe it's a 3 by 3. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's set a chest and then a hopper. I believe that's how it starts. Alright, I'll check back in with you in a moment. Okay, the automatic chicken farm is done. It's nice and simple and small. I might add some additional stuff in to design it up later because I like things to look really good and not out of place, and this kind of looks just like a functional piece of something, but I want it to look better. All I have left to do is just fill it up with some chicken, and then the daylight sensor here will keep this going off, and the chickens will continually be going in, and we'll get some nice stuff put in here. I might add some additional storage, but that'll be for a later decision. Now I will try and go get some chickens. Bam! Alright, now they are all in there. And we just have to wait for them to grow up, and then we will be getting unlimited chicken. I am excited for that. So we don't have to worry about farming chicken anymore because we have our automatic farmer in our automatic valley. That's a good name for this place, Automatic Valley. I like it. I'm going to run with that. So now we can go back to the base and we can think about what we want to work on next. I'm thinking we can add in like a little actual farm area right around here. And this can be the traditional square style stuff for wheat farm, carrot farm, potato farm. Obviously over in Automatic Valley we can add in some those automatic farms for plants and stuff like that, but I think the first thing we should do is add in the base stuff over here. So I'm going to start getting to work on that. Check in with you in a moment. Alright, we've got four plots of land all marked out and ready to go. We got the first one planted with wheat here. I've left some space in between here so we have a little bit of space for designing a pathway, maybe extending the dirt one or the stone one, maybe doing something different with it. I've used these stone slabs here to mark out the areas, but I'm not sure if I want to keep them that way or maybe use something else. I don't like the dropping into it. Maybe I'll add it lower so that it you just walk right into it. Maybe throw a fence around it or something like that because I want to keep mobs out of it. Haven't thought that far ahead yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm gonna get right back to it. I'll check in with you in another minute. We got all four set up. We have wheat, carrot, creeper, potato, watermelon, pumpkin, and then beetroot on that half there. All four plots are set up. Might do some designing on how I want to fence them in to prevent creepers from spawning there. I can't believe he was already in there. Dumb Jeff. But that's coming up next. We gotta make sure this is all walled off, and then I want to add also a staircase down with a gate or something so that we can get down to the water from here and then back up, no problem. So that will be coming up next. Alright, so I've finished the 4 enclosures. Some of them have different designs with these parts, though. I couldn't decide on what I wanted, so I wanted to try them out visually. This one has the stone blocks with the gates and fences on top, and it's kind of your standard design, which looks good. I mean, I like it, but I've kind of grown a little more attached to this design over here, which has the half slabs come up where you would walk in and then in the corners, so it looks like it has some sort of stability. But it's got this part here, which I think adds a little bit of depth and even kind of accents where you can actually enter into the field, which I think it helps with clarification purposes. But then I also have this design over here, which is the stairs. I was thinking if I should have the stairs this way or with this part against that side. Let's see how that would look, because I like this part. I'm just not sure if I'm sold on it yet. So let's see how that would look. How does that look compared? Oh, I kind of like that, but it doesn't have the same feeling that this has. I like because this is so open. It feels nice and floaty and spacious while still serving the same purpose. It's got depth. I like that. This, maybe if we tried a different stair, perhaps. Let's try this right here. That could look good too, but it's just I'm not sold on it. This I think it works for me too well. So let's go ahead and replace all these with this style. Let's go pick these up. Yeah, I think I like that the most. It works over here as well. We got the beetroots, which are growing extremely fast, I think. Is that the last stage of growth? Then we have these right here. We got watermelon and pumpkin. I think that's those sides they're on, which works here, let's throw one there so we can space that up. We don't want it to go too far without being supported, because we like to apply somewhat logical thinking to an illogical game. But I think that's what we're going to go with for this farm area. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this one and then that one, and then we will get started on the other project over here, the staircase. Check this area out. We got the farm all done. This little area for all the farm supplies. Got a little bit of kelp in there. Don't need that on me. We might want to do something with this pathway at some point, but we can do that at a later date. We've got all these things put in properly. Crops are beginning to flourish and grow, and we've got this dock area put in, and it looks pretty nice, I gotta say. I like this little area. At some point I might replace these with torches. I think that would look much better, but this is kind of where this is gonna be, like that. It's just nice and simple. I don't know if we want to add anything below. Let's see if maybe this looks good. How deep will this go? Okay, I think we can work with this. There we go. That looks pretty good. Give it some water support, which I think is fine. Just a little bit more depth in the design. I think it's pretty good. Sweet. And now we got to figure out what we want to work on next. There's probably a bunch of things that still need to get done. We can make more auto farms. We can work on securing this base location more. We gotta breed these sheeps up. The cows are taking over. I think we might be able to even extend the seawall all the way around over to Auto Valley, which I think might be an interesting thing to add. So let me see what I want to do. So we're making good progress on the seawall expansion. So far we've made it all the way around this first valley wall. It's looking pretty good. And then we just want to continue it all the way over here and get this little section up and then build a little port area up into Breaking's Automatic Valley. And then that will be the section of this done. We'll see how far we want to expand it, if we want to maybe cut around the mountains there. I'm not sure what we want to do with that, but there was this little cave here, so I just added in a little arch, and then we're just going to keep going around it. No plans on stopping. Yeah, so we'll just keep doing this for a little bit, and then see how it goes. Alright, once again, we've got another update. We finished most of the seawall over here. We've got all the way up until this area here, which we want to turn into some sort of staircase leading down to a port area. There was originally some sort of dirt outcropping here, so I kind of wanted to keep that essence still there. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, that looks alright, but I'd like to have something that looks a little bit better. Like that, maybe. That looks pretty good. And Breaking doesn't like cobblestone, so we want to get rid of this stuff. But we don't want it to be right there. We want it to be one lower. We want the stairs to take place of the cobblestone. Well, then that would mess up this, so I guess we'll have to keep it this level. So the stairs will go on top of the cobblestone. Maybe we'll just push this out further. We'll see how this goes. Brought some... Oh, I didn't bring stairs. Well, darn. Let's get these out here so they're not in the way. But essentially what we want this to be... Let's get rid of these. I don't want those. So, leave that there. Cobblestone there. And cobblestone here. And so the stairs will go down to here. And that's where that will start. So we'll have this. Extend 5 by 3, that looks about good. And then from here, you can do this, or you can have this. I like the pattern we did with the other side, which was this, and then blocks like so. And then we get this on the outside of that. Place these corner ones with the square. I like that. Let's do that on this side now. And we will get this here. And then there. Actually... that, rotate it, it'll look like this. Ooh, come on. There we go. Let's just back this up a little bit. Get this out of the way. Then we go back to our half slabs here. 3 half slabs. Back to the block. And then from the block we go here up into the corner, which we put this. Now we can put some torches over here, and we can extend this all the way out to here, and let's leave cobblestone. Actually, it would be really nice if we actually had cobblestone stairs maybe for this area. Or we continue this, whatever stairs we put here, we continue this around. That would look pretty good. So let's make sure we just continue this here. Around. All the way. That looks pretty good. Alright, I will go get some stairs and then we will finish this off. Alright, as the sun sets, we finish up our final project of the episode. This little gate area. Don't kill me. Don't attack. This pier area. Sorry, here we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? You have a little area to watch incoming boats, and then you have a launch platform for your elytra. Nice stairs up. I'd probably leave the cobblestone there for now, unless I feel like getting more stairs to finish it off. But it looks pretty good. Let's launch off it one last time. Look at that. That looks good. I like it. Maybe we'll continue all around there. Probably cut it off around the mountain there. But it looks pretty nice. I like it. All the way. Wow, look at that. This place is coming together nicely. But with that, I will cut this episode, this 0.5 episode, to an end. Land on... No, I didn't land on the balcony. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.